Welcome to the channel. I figured before we get the video started, I was going to show you my power stations. Today I'm running my Blue Eddy AC200P. I've got the solar hooked up. It's been cloudy today and rainy, so I'm not bringing in that much. Right now I'm bringing in 115 watts, but I'm running my two refrigerators, two stand-up freezers, my 70-inch TV, and my security monitor and cameras, all off the Blue Eddy. And I do this every day. I might do the Blue Eddy one day. Tomorrow I might do the Alcatel. Might do the Oops 2400. You know, just don't know. I just switch them around. At nighttime, I do my Oops Mega 5 or the Alcatel P5000, my Fossibot 3600, or I'll do the PECRON E2000 with the two expandable batteries, 5,000 watts. I just switch them around, give you a closer look. Here's my power stations. Again, we're using the Blue Eddy AC200P. I've got two more Blue Eddies back there. I've got enough. Charging up my Oops Mega 5 back there. Got my Alcatel P5000 in behind the anchor. But got plenty of them. But yeah, I'm gonna let you know I got me some new wheels. Riding in style. If y'all want to go in here and we'll check out my new wheels and see what you think. My new wheels. Let's check it out. And again, this is my new wheels. So watch out. All jokes aside, this is the new PECRON F3000 LFP. Let me tell you what, if you are considering buying a new power station, dead serious, I highly recommend just getting on their website and checking this thing out. If any more videos come out, I highly recommend looking at them. My videos ain't the highest quality and shows you all the technico bull and all that. I'm just telling you, this is a real life demonstration what you can do at home with these things. I just try to let you know what it'll run and how long it'll run. But let's just turn it on first. And as you can see, it has a power button. All the other PECRONs, the older models, you either turn on and off the DC or turn on and off the AC. This one actually has a power button, and I love that. And it has a little on and off kind of glow like a heartbeat indicator light right there. But I do like this. I have been working the fire out of this thing, checking it out and testing it. First of all, it comes with a little appreciation card, for buying PECRON. So, I think that's pretty nice. Comes with your user manual, very well illustrated. Comes with a quick start guide for your solar and all that app. Then over here, your power station, which is nice. So we got that out of the way. And again, I'm telling you, the F3000, I really do like this. I need to set up my screen a little bit longer. It wants to go off. But yeah, I'm going to turn the AC on just to try to keep that screen on. But I love how the lights glow. It says they're fluorescent. I would think fluorescent meant glow in the dark, but now they don't glow, or if they do, I've not noticed it. But they do look good. But yeah, I really do like this. Two handles. Before I start reading off all the techno and everything that I do know, you've got the two handles on top. You've got your exhaust vent over here and your fans. Right there's your info, your front. Let me just show you this real quick. Over here is your intake vent. Down here is a ground screw female inlet. They don't send the screw, and I wish these companies would send the screw, because if you get the wrong screw, you can strip that out very easily or break off a screw inside. Right here is your expansion battery port. And I don't know if you can see this or not. See that right there? It's a punch out, a knockout, to where you could put something else like this or a little bit smaller in there. I contacted PECRON and they said it ain't nothing. Just don't worry about it. But to me, why would you even make that if you're not going to use it? So I don't know what the future holds for that, but we will see. And before I forget, this is the first one that I know of that you can clean out your vent pieces right here. And if you can see that little slit right there, what I done, I found the easiest thing to do: stick your butter knife in there, and you don't want to tilt it and pry it. You just want to lift up. That's all you want to do. And this will pop loose the little teeth, and you can pull it right out. And right there, you got the two teeth in the top. When you put it back, put them two teeth in and then push in. But if you can see that, I don't know if that's plastic or kind of like a thin aluminum screen right there. But you can take this whole thing, because it's plastic, and just put it under your sink and wash it out. Towel dry it. Then you take this, you find your two little nubs in the top. There you go. It's back in. So I do like that. Over here, we got our DC lighter port, 12 volt, 10 amp. You have two 5525 barrel ports, 12 volt, 5 amp. Down here, we have two USB-C ports. One is 100 watt, one is 18 watt. Then you have two USB-A, 18 watt each. Move over to here. I'm trying to get comfy here. You got your AC on and off, your DC on and off. Now we have our AC on and off. You can see the screen right there. You can see your little plug icon right there above the 3. I got 38% battery life left. You can see my bars. When it's charging, it goes clockwise. As you use it, it goes counterclockwise. I have 31.6 hours left on the battery, but that's just saying that because there's nothing hooked up to it drawing out. Shows your kilowatts remaining, or coming in, you're using. Up at the top left, you can see my Wi-Fi emblem. Then if you look here on DC, you got to hold it in, turn the AC off. You can see your little icons under the 0 watts right there, your USB-A and USB-C, and your 5525 barrel port right under the 0. So down here, we have 5 AC outlets, 120 volt. You have a 30 amp. Now the way it reads, it's a true 30 amp. I have nothing to test on it, to be honest with you, so I don't know. Up here, we have our input. Right there is your AC cord, 120 volt, 15 amp max. And over here is your XT60, and that goes from 25 volts to 120 volts. And now the yellow and green stickers, if you're a previous viewer, you should know what I use them for. That is to color code my solar arrays coming into the house, so that way I don't over voltage. My blue one ain't on here because my blue one would fright, but my green and yellow, they will work. It's a good looking little unit. I do like the looks of this better than like the E1500, the E2000. It's just more sleeker looking, more modern. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look as cheap. And I will say, hear this, I'm telling you, That is some solid plastic. It feels upgraded compared to my E2000, E1500. I'm telling you, this thing, it's a beast. I really do like it. Flat on top to, put an expandable battery or another unit, whatever you need to do. But I do like this. It looks really good. Move all this paperwork out of the way. You set it right over here. Now right here is the cart. And I'm flat going to tell you, this thing weighs, I believe it's 63 pounds. You look on my little cheat sheet here. Yes, 63.3 pounds. And I am not going to joke you. My back hurts. I'm not lying. I mean, I have moved this thing so much. My back is sore. This thing, I'm telling you, it's not for the faint of hearts. If you're not going to leave this in the same exact spot, I highly recommend buying this cart, because if you get it on pre-order, you get the F3000 for $9.99. You get the cart for $63. And any cart that I've ever seen for any power station usually is around $100. So I highly recommend grabbing the cart. That way you don't throw your back out like some dummies. So, and when I first looked at this cart online on PECRON, I thought, man, that looks awful cheap. Cheap tubing. It just don't look like it would hold up. I don't know if I want to get it, but I got it. But I'm going to flat tell you, this thing, it's heavy duty, a lot more thicker and heavier duty than I thought. The wheels are more rugged. It pulls very, very smooth. I am glad I got it. I really am. And it comes with these accessory bags, which this one comes with the F3000. It just comes with your power cord and your MC4. It don't come with a lighter port. No big deal. You can buy them 10, 15 bucks off of eBay and Amazon all day. No biggie. But it does. The cart did come with this one here and this one. And if you look, this is a pocket right here, Velcro, and it goes all the way to the bottom. So you got that one, and you also got another one right here that goes down there, and the exact same thing on this side. So you got plenty of room for your cables, stuff like that, anything you want to throw in there. And again, this one comes with your F3000, and you do have the telescopic, handle right there. So it's just something to think about. I recommend getting the cart, because this thing, like I said, moving it around all the time, I'm telling you, you just don't want to do it. And especially if you're someone that's older, I'm not no spring chicken, but I'm talking, maybe 70. I really would spend the extra $63 and get the cart. No joke. So that's just me. Now, let's go over just a little bit of info on this. Again, this is the PECRON F3000 LFP. It's a 3072 watt hour. It's a 3600 bidirectional PSW inverter. Now, I ain't no techno guy, but I can't find no more information on that bidirectional. So I'm not going to go no further on that, because I don't want to sound stupid, because I actually don't know what they're talking about. That's the only thing they have on their website. So, but it is 3600 watt output, whether you use one receptacle or if you use all receptacles, even the 30 amp, I guess. But it's saying it puts out a total of 3600 watts. It is a 4500 watt surge for 5 seconds. It'll go to 4500 and run for 5 seconds before it kicks back down. So, that is good. The numbers are great. On Facebook, on the PECRON group, a lot of people were asking me how my unit was running and stuff. And I told them fine. I haven't had no hiccups at all. But some were saying that they can't get the Bluetooth on the app to work. This does have a phone app. You can control everything. And I have my Wi-Fi hooked to it, not the Bluetooth. But I'm telling you, so far, I haven't had no issues with nothing. But I have not tried the Bluetooth because I've already got it on Wi-Fi and I don't want to unhook everything and then hook it back up. But I'm sure if there is something wrong with the Bluetooth, it's something to do with the firmware, and I'm sure they will fix it. But that's all I can tell you on that. The Wi-Fi has worked perfect, and again, no issues with nothing at all. And I forget their names, but they were asking me, did I have any problems about solar charging? And so far, I have run this thing from 100% down to 0% till it shuts itself off several times. I'm talking 7 or 8 times at least to 0 till it shuts itself off. And I hook it up to solar and I have no problems. Charges all the way up to 100%. I've charged it on AC. And again, no problems at all. I mean, so far this thing has run flawlessly. It really has. The only thing I really can't tell you is the Bluetooth. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. This does have pass-through charging, and that means you can use this running your refrigerator, a camper, skill saw, air compressor, whatever you want to plug up and use, whether it's AC or DC. You can use this running anything you want. Plus, you can solar charge it or AC charge it. So you can charge and use at the same time. And it is a UPS, uninterrupted power supply. You can plug this up to the wall, then plug your laptop, refrigerator, desktop, whatever you want up to it. Leave for the weekend. If the power should go off, this thing will kick on and run your appliances or computers until either the battery is depleted to 0 or the power comes back on, and then the power will run your appliance or computers plus charge this back up to 100%. So no fear there. They are giving you everything that you could possibly want in a power station. LiFePO 4 batteries, and you get 10 years to 3,500 plus cycles until it drops to 80%. And as I always tell everybody, that doesn't mean you throw it away or it's no good. For instance, just using it for an example, if this right here will run your refrigerator right now, brand new, for 10 hours in 10 years or 3,500 cycles, it will drop to 80%. Then it'll just run your refrigerator for 8 hours. So it's still good, nothing wrong. You just burn off that very top 20% of your battery. That's all. So, but in 10 years and 3,500 plus cycles, that's a long time away. And I'm going to be honest with you. The 3,500 cycles, you ain't going to use it every day. You're going to hit the 3,500 cycles way past the 10 years. You're going to go 10 years and beyond before this thing drops down. So I'm just telling you, you ain't got to fear that. Again, it weighs 63.3 pounds. It is hefty. So I just want to let you know about that. And again, the plastic on it is solid. I love it. It's sturdy. And again, you can remove the filter and clean it. I like that. So you got everything you need from USB to barrel ports to your AC and a 30 amp. On charging, you can charge this on solar alone on the XT60 plug. And again, that's 25 volt on the low, 120 volt on the high. It's 1600 watt max on solar and 25 amp max. And you can charge that up on a good sunny day in 2.3 hours at 1600 watts. You can just plug it up to AC at 120 volt at 1800 watts, and it'll charge up in approximately 2 hours. But you can also double it. You can charge on AC and solar at the same time. It'll charge up on a great sunny day in an hour and a half at 2800 watt max. Your car import is a 24 volt, and that will take you forever. So just letting you know. If you charge it on your car, the lighter port while you're traveling, hey, that's great, but it's going to take you forever. I'm just flat going to tell you. So the rolling cart, I'm telling you what, get it. I mean, I'm flat telling you, get it. Unless you were a big, muscle, beefy guy, get it. If you're an old, bony guy like me, I mean, you need it. It has anti-vibration pads. I guess that's for traveling. That's all it says, so I'm just letting you know. You can hook two EP3048 volt expandable batteries to this, and that will get you to 9,216 watt hours, which is great. You add two batteries to this, I mean, you have really got you a nice system to fall back on and last you a few days. And if you hook solar to it during the day, you could just keep going day after day after day. I think they've knocked this one out of the park. I really do. It and the E3600. I'll be honest with you. So, see here, it is ultra quiet. They say that on their website, and I am flat going to tell you, it is quiet, whisper quiet. When I was charging it, even with the fans ramped up just a little bit, I'm flat telling you, you couldn't even notice them. But when I am running my refrigerators on it, I'm telling you what, you barely hear it. And that's if you walk by it. It is super quiet. Guaranteed it's the quietest power station that I own. I mean, by far. The only thing I hate about it is the weight. But you know, hey, it just comes with what you want. You know, if you want big power, you're going to have some weight put to it. But thank God you can get the cart for $63 on pre-order. Well, I figure we'll hook this up to my refrigerator real quick. Just give a quick UPS demonstration. That way new viewers will know. So hang tight. So I'm just going to show you hooking up my refrigerator with the UPS. That's uninterrupted power supply. That way if you leave for the weekend, you ain't got to worry about your food going bad. Or if you hook up a laptop or a computer, the power goes out, you ain't got to worry about losing everything. It will save it because this will keep it going. And I'll just show you real quick. It's like any other. There's your AC cord that comes with it and your MC4 cord. It's a XT60 on the MC4. So I just wanted to point that out. So the first thing you do for UPS, and I'll just show you, my refrigerator is unplugged right here. First thing you do is you plug up your unit, whether it be the F3000 or if you've just got another power station that has UPS. You want to plug your unit up first to the wall, to the grid power. Now when I plug this up, it'll start charging. As you can see, it'll start charging here in just 1 second. There it goes. So now it is charging off of the grid power, your AC outlet on the wall. So now we're going to take the refrigerator and plug it up to our unit. And again, it is unplugged. Turn on my AC. And it'll take it just a second. There you go. So my fridge is running. I don't want to block you, but I'm just wanting to show you. So right now, you can leave the home. This unit is not running the refrigerator. Your wall outlet grid power is just going through your power station and powering your refrigerator. So let's say the power goes out, and I'm going to demonstrate that by unplugging the power from the wall. So when I do this, you would think this would shut off, but it won't, because under 20 milliseconds, this will kick over and it will start powering the refrigerator. So let's unplug it. There you go. Now your F3000 is running the refrigerator. That way, if your power goes out during a snowstorm and you're not at home, this kicks over and runs this until either this battery goes completely dead or the power is restored. Then as the restored power runs your refrigerator, it will power this back up to 100%. So I'll scoot this over just another hair. I'm going to plug it back up, and that'll be like the power has come back on. It'll start charging again. There you go. That's UPS. The light never flickered. You know, it's like the appliances or your computer doesn't even notice the power has stopped and come back on. So that is UPS, and you want that in any power station that you purchase. And pass-through charging, like I said, you want to be able to use this as you charge it, whether it be AC or solar. So UPS is a good feature to have. Now, I want to tell you my run times on this, and you're really going to be surprised. So I done a test on my kitchen double door refrigerator, 30 years old, very inefficient. And I done another test on my other refrigerator plus this one, plus my 2 stand-up upright freezers. So that way it gives you an idea on your refrigerator time it would run, you know, that way you know if you want to purchase this or another one, if it suits you or not. So from 100% battery down to 0% and it just shut itself off. It ran my double door refrigerator for 26 hours and 17 minutes. I timed it on my kilowatt meter, and it has a timer on there, so I know exactly down to the second. But yes, 26 hours and 17 minutes on one full battery. And now I run this refrigerator, my other refrigerator, and my 2 stand-up freezers all at the same time off of this, from 100% down to 0 till it's shut off, for 10 hours and 42 minutes. I'm telling you, I mean, that is super great right there. Most people do have just one refrigerator. So like I said, if the power goes out, like I said, this thing's inefficient, but you can at least get 26 hours and 17 minutes. So I think that's pretty good. So if you have refrigerators, freezers, CPAP, oxygen concentrator, this is worth looking at. You know, a 2,000 watt power station, that's where I really recommend starting at if you're serious. This here is over a 3,000 watt hour power station. I'm telling you, this is really worth looking at. And this is just a hair more than a 2,000 watt. And like I said, you get a cart for $63. It's worth looking at. I don't work for PECRON. This is my video. I bought this with my money. So I'm not trying to push it on you for them to make money. I'm just trying to be honest with you. If you're looking for a really good power station with a lot of power and watt hour time, this is something to look at. So I'm telling you, just check them out. You know, I appreciate you clicking on my channel, viewing it. I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Share the video if you don't care. And I hope you come back and see us again. We come out about every week or 2 with a new video. You know, hey, subscribe. What have you got to lose? I hope you enjoyed the video. Done the best I could for what I got. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't giving you all the techno bull, just giving you honest, everyday use for a power station. I haven't found not one problem with this except picking it up because of the weight, to be honest with you. But thank God for that cart. So check it out, get on their website, read up on it. I encourage you, if anybody else makes any more videos on this, watch them, learn more. The more you learn, the better off you are. But again, I paid $9.99 for this, $63 for the cart on the pre-order. I encourage you to get it. Hey, thanks for watching. God bless. Catch you on the next video.